we just got here at Chesapeake Bay. We're going to take a look at a course with storage locker, which is that old house being built in 1740. So this is a very old complex. You come out here, you feel like you got the place to yourself. Maryland Golf, playing a full 18-hole facility. Constructed in the 60s. So let's walk on through the history and the actual designer. The course was designed by Russell Roberts in 1967, at least the first 9, and then completed in 1969, the full 18. If you like a lot of water on your golf course, come over here to Chesapeake Bay, which had a name change that we're going to talk about the history here.
It's a par 72 that stretches from those back tees over 7,000 yards. So whether you're playing the back or the front, it's a challenging course, stretching 7,169 yards. So let's zoom on in to Maryland, where there's a great 18-hole course.
And this wasn't the original name of the golf course. It was originally called Chesapeake Country Club. Might be the coolest part of the golf course is the old mansion, 1740 when it was built. Assistant head pro Zach, who I got to talk to, you can see right here, I was grateful enough to at least meet him in the pro shop. He said 16 is their signature hole, and you can see right off the bat, bringing you right back to that old mansion, because this used to be a farm. I think a stud farm when it was first built. And you can see the old manor house right there. We're gonna take a look and go inside farmhouse that's actually on the property, and apparently we can walk right in. He said they use it for storage. We're gonna take a quick peek. He said it's a dump, but wow. Yeah, the history behind this course is very interesting. And they use it right now for storage, and it's really awesome to see it still sitting here today. 1740 this house was originally, and it's on the actual golf course. It does offer a 9-hole rate, which some of these complexes that aren't this nice, they don't offer 9-hole rates. For half the price you could play a quick 9 here, and I recommend at least coming back and playing that back 9, because this is pretty nice. Now right off the bat, it's irons only off the driving range, and it's mats right now. We're getting into the winter season. We're gonna walk through this golf course that has a lot of lakes spread throughout it. The condition of this golf course is well worth the drive if you're in Philadelphia, the Baltimore area, and it's right off the I-95, so it's a good compromise between you and someone in the Philadelphia area. If you checked your phone just to take a look at this facility, you'll be pretty surprised that the rating isn't as good as I thought. I'm gonna go on there and give it a 5. I think it belongs at least in a 4.4. This is a nice facility, it's cheap, it's affordable. Another challenging par 5. You can see right off the bat, you got a stream cutting through. There's a lot of water on the course, and I like the flags here. They do a nice job highlighting Maryland. The first 9 was built in 1967, and finally being completed 18 in 1969. And they're respecting the first date, which I like. I think that's more important.
And I think that's what you got to do. You got to go with that older date. In the 60s, there's some great golf that was built, and rest assured, this is probably a definition of an example of that. This is a great course, whether you're in a metropolitan area or you just need to get away and feel like you're going to get some crab cake, because this might be the spot for you. Overall, I thought it was a great course. I was excited to get out there. Well designed. You can see right off the bunkers on the back there. And then there's a lot of water on the course because you're right off the bay. Overall, I would give this course a definite, you need to go ahead and visit, knock on the door,
and that back 9 gets pretty challenging. Even the par 3s are demanding. My favorite hole here would probably be number 18. It's a finishing par 5. Russell didn't mess around when he built this golf course. Russell Roberts, that is. I like him. He built another Eastern Shore Yacht Club course that is just outside of Virginia. And I enjoyed that course as well. So we're excited to come out here and play another facility. This one, you know, being 530 yards, it's reachable into it, but you got a blast to drive 300. You got water on the right-hand side, a very demanding final hole here. But there's water throughout this course. You can see right off the bat, another water spot. we're on the Chesapeake Bay. We're right there. So there's a lot of interesting wildlife here as well. I'll tell you what, I've seen foot golf on a lot of courses. Here they do it differently. I gotta respect it. They keep it away from the golf holes, at least on the sides. They got a little foot golf here. And if you go too far, you'll end up in, looks like a river. Pretty cool. Big rock.